Hello and welcome back to my channel, Crystal's Artsy Creations. Today I'm going to be making a wreath and it is going to be Patrick's Day inspired. I am making this for one of my mother-in-law's friends who is Irish, and her husband has just recently passed and she's been, and I said I would do it free of charge. Anyway, also from my last video, I did a chess set. Here is the board. Let's get down and on in there and let me let you guys see. I haven't done the lines yet, as you can tell. I'm going to be doing them in that nice pretty purple to make the purple in this outside border pop a little bit more. These are the pieces and the checker pieces. There's the queen. You can see the glitter on the inside. And then, let's see. That one really shows good. There's your knight. Came out really awesome. And then for my checker pieces for the kings, I added glitter. There you go, now you can see the light shining through it. Added glitter on the king pieces, and then I Mod Podged luster over the top so none of the glitter comes off, as you can see. Nothing's coming off on my thumb. Of course it's kind of dirty. Then you have the red, the dark red pieces with the lighter pink. There we go, now it's not, now you can see it. That's the chess set that I've done, and I'm getting ready to do the lines on here. As you can hear, I haven't done the top coat over the top of this yet. Just finished the base coat, which I did last night. Nice edges. Doesn't matter what side you play on, so you can use this as your other side, which I think is absolutely hilarious. But that's my chess set, and that is for the my little girls, so that they can learn how to play chess, and instead of learning how to play chess on my glass chess set that I bought back before I had kids, for me and my husband to play. And well, I always lost, so we kind of stopped because I'm not very strategic. But we're gonna start by putting all of this stuff away, and then we'll come back and we'll be starting on the wreath. So I'll be back in a few minutes, but it'll be a couple of seconds for you. Okay, so I am back. I am going to be using this as an accent. I'm going to be using this little guy in the center, and it is reversible. There we go, got the word out. Also going to be using these two to go all the way around. You know, I'm gonna show you how I attach the ribbon and all that good stuff. So we've got this one, and we've got this one, and then we've got this one as an accent ribbon. And I also have these cute little shamrock stickers that are in check, and then I also have some that are glitter, and they are all different sizes, as you can tell with this on the backs of them. And then after all of that stuff is in there, I'm going to be adding lights, people. She's going to have a light up St. Patrick's Day wreath, and I cannot wait until this is done. So let's sit back, relax, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're come back, thank you for coming back. I enjoy you guys coming back and watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button, and if you want to share it, you can share it. I would be most appreciative of that. So give other people ideas on, you know, what they can do. Also, leave me a comment. Help my algorithm go up a little bit more. You know, get me more out there to other people, so other people can see what I'm doing and all that good stuff. Also, you know, on a Facebook crafting channel that was started by some other crafters, which is amazing. I will have to link that in the description below if I can. I'm still new to all this linking and showing and stuff. I got all of this, the ribbon and the stickers from JoAnns. The rack, you can buy at any crafting store. You can buy it at Hobby Lobby. You can even buy it at Walmart. They have, this one is 18 inches. They also have a 12-inch one. They also have them in grapevine type wreath forms, where it's all grapevines and then it's kind of tied up with little grapevines all the way around. That one's really messy, just so you guys know. Okay, let's get started. Should I do the dark color on the outside or the light color on the outside? What do you think?
I think you should do the dark color, because then the light color, so that way the dark color doesn't bleed in through the light color. Okay, I'll do the dark on the outside then. That was my daughter's input, and I'll take it. Anyway, well, let's get started. Since I was opening up the dark wreath, or dark ribbon, let's get started with the dark ribbon. Now you see these little wires and stuff and these little tails here. I love my table because you can actually see what I'm talking about. What you want to do is take your scissors. What you want to do is take your scissors and just kind of snip those little tails off. Just like so. And kind of be careful, don't let them fall to the floor because they are like little needles. Alright. I'm going to have to pause for a little bit and delete some other videos from work, so I have room for everything that I'm going to be doing today. So please hold. Okay, I'm back. Let's see how long this guy stays recording for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some ribbon, nice size length, kind of make sure I stay in between the lines here of where it says stuff. Whoops, there went my ribbon. But that's all good. Okay, and now what I want to do is make sure that... Okay, we're back. Now that I've I hope I've got this figured out and settled up and, you know, all that wonderful jazz. Okay. I have Floral Craft. Okay, I'm back. In order to secure the ribbon to the wreath thing, I use Floral Craft, the floral wire. It's very thin, very sturdy. I've used it for several wreaths now, and it works really great. So what you kind of do is we're going to take and we're going to start up here at the top, and we're going to be on the outside of the wreath. So to you guys, it's going to be the bottom because it's towards me. But here we go.
we're going to kind of take it and bunch it together a little bit and wrap the wire around. Sorry if you guys pick up the trash man, because I guess today is trash day and they're making a lot of noise. You might even hear my husband's voice effects in the background because he's playing with a new toy for his podcast and stuff, which is the Fallout Roundtable. If you guys are interested in playing video games or anything like that, or you have family members who are interested in playing video games, that hurt. Careful, because these guys are sharp and you will poke yourself. Like I just did. Be careful when you're working with white, because that'll, if you poke yourself good enough, you'll bleed on it. It's no longer good. So here we go. Just kind of slip it in there into the corner. And I take and I wrap the wire around and kind of thread it through. And then I go up and around this bar that's holding all of them together. Let's just secure that guy in place. That way, as I'm pulling on the ribbon, it's in the wire, it's not going to move all over the place. And then just kind of wrap it around there. And now we take our hand. See if you guys can see me here. I'll have to move you guys over into the center here and drop you down just a little bit. Alright, so here we go. Kind of take our hand. Don't mind the nails, ladies. I gotta get them done. And we make a loop. Kind of pinch it again. And we find our wire. And watch your eyes, ladies, if you don't wear glasses, because you tend to want to put your head close. And I totally get it. Just kind of thread that on through. And wrap. Thread it through again. And there you got your one loop. Now that you wrap the wire around, kind of come down here to where you kind of want two of these guys per section. You just kind of do that there. Make sure you're kind of going from the outside in. Makes it a little more uniform. Kind of thread it through. And since you're going at a diagonal, because this is going to hold that corner in, do it that way. And then come back around on that side. Now this one is not going to quite make it to the third, or to the third bar, but that's okay. Here's number 2. You just kind of turn the wreath. And just kind of use your hands, kind of spread your fingers out. And this will be perfect for doing the center one. And just kind of thread them on through. You pull it tight, not that tight, because then you're going to pull your ribbon through. But tight to make it to where it's along the bar. And just kind of wrap it right on around. Now, for you ladies who have problems with your hands, this is not the project for you. I'm going to tell you that right now, because by the end of this project, and I do not have problems with my hands, my fingers will hurt so bad that I'm going to want to cry for a few days. Because bending this wire is no joke. And especially my thumbs. My thumbs are going to be what's hurting the most. Because what I'm doing is I'm bending this wire. I'm wrapping it around and I'm pushing my thumb down on top. You see that dent in my thumb now? From pushing that guy down? Yeah. And I'm going to be doing that for all of my wires. Okay, and now we are needing another wire. This is going to be wire number 2, and you can see we've got 3 bumps going on here. 3 bumps from your, and we still have quite a bit of ribbon to go from your first pull. Like I said, you just kind of pop your hand up in there and kind of scrunch it around in the center. And since this is a new tie, you're going to want to wrap it around the ribbon. That way, while you're trying to secure the wire, you don't lose the spot where you wanted to pinch your ribbon. And this is another one where I am pinching my thumb down. I am kind of using my nail a little bit, as you can hear. Ow, ew. I'm twisting it back around, and now that I've got that, kind of pull this out a little. Kind of thread it on down. Careful you don't stab yourself in the leg, okay? Because you're doing this off the edge of the table. And how you got your bar there. You're going to want to come around. You're going to want to hold your ribbon up, because remember, you're wrapping this guy around. And he's connected to the end of your wire. Okay? So keep a hold of your ribbon. And then we're going to thread it through the opposite side. This way, this guy is now secure in place. And if you want to make it extra secure, you can do one more wrap. And there we go. There's your start. Kind of twist them around a little bit more here. Or not totally, but yeah, because I still need to be able to thread that guy through. Here we go. Now we are almost to the end of this piece of ribbon that I cut. Kind of stretch it along the bar. Here comes the trash man again. Sorry about that, ladies. Stretch it along the bar here. And thread them on through. Now, this is for my mother-in-law's friend Sammy, who, to be honest with you, Sammy has been very good to me through the years that I've known her. She's been like a, let me see now, my kids have my mother-in-law, my mother, my father-in-law's wife. So they already have 3 grandmothers. So Sammy kind of became number 4. Because she used to spoil them before she had her own grandbabies. And she's kind of spoiled me too, which was, she did not have to. And you see I got some funkiness going on with my ribbon here. Just kind of take your scissors and trim that up a little bit, because you don't want that getting twisted into your wire and stuff like that. Plus trim off those little extra wire pieces there, because you're not going to want those stabbing into your finger as you do. I don't know if I'll be able to do the last loop with that little guy, because it's kind of a little bit. We'll see. We shall see. Let's see here. Let's bend the wire up that way. Let's see if I can get that to wrap around there. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I don't know if I'll be able to get to do it. It'll look kind of funky. I might have to trim that off and start a piece there, which I really don't like. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, so we gotta get that guy to go in there. Let's see if I can get that ribbon to poke down that way. Sorry about the rattling, guys. It's kind of hard to secure him without making a bunch of noise. Because I am working on a glass table. I really do like this table. This table is awesome. Like I said, my mother-in-law found this table for me a while back. Thought it would be a cool kind of arts and crafts table. Because it's so unique. It's fine. Birds can be as noisy as they want. Alright. And then I did that. Alright.
Irish heart.
Yeah, Irish at heart. Now.
Our family is technically Irish, though.
Too bad I am not going to have enough ribbon to do one for us. Okay, so we need to pull out just a little bit of this in order to get it to go to here. That way I can do the other side the same way so that it does not read Irish at heart going around and being upside down on the other side. Because see, I am making this for somebody else. If it was just for me, I would not really care that much.
You would not give it behind.
Yeah, like I said, I would not really care that much if it was just for me. But since this is for somebody else, I am going to, okay, so one loop, second loop, third loop. That should, yeah, alright, so 3 loops.
Oh, I guess she's not. Okay.
And then we kind of, hey, it's lunchtime. I'd go get lunch if I were you. Trim it there. Okay. So we'll trim it there. And we'll go with that. 3 loops. Hopefully that'll make it to that. Alrighty. That one's going to be kind of yucky. I don't like that. I might have to go back and fix this. I don't know. Pull some through. Little bits here and there. Hopefully I can. But then again, you gotta remember I started with a new wire on some of these, so I kind of pinched it really good. If you know what I mean. There we go, give it a little extra bubble. I think that's where I got the new wire in. Yep, that's where I got the new wire, so that's not gonna work out much better, but there we go. Alright. Oh, you're sitting on the edge there. That's why you're rattling all over the place. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to pinch it down. Probably should have did this while I was wrapping the other one in there, huh, guys? Because now I got to do that all over again with this one. So, I'll just kind of got to make sure I don't yank the ribbon all the way through while I'm trying to hold it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Pretty sure you guys hear all of the little noises that my family are making right now, but that's alright. Because it's lunchtime and they're off of school for the moment. And then my husband's having fun playing with his new voice reverberation thingy. Alright, well now we could start on a new wire, which is going to be a little difficult because now it is going to be secured in the center. Which means that guy will be able to move in any direction. Yay us. But that's all good. Here we go. Okay, so I just kind of loop them around. Oh, goodness. Gotta love when your kids get loud. Oh my gosh, man, I'm having an issue. Alright, Bar, work with me here. Bend. Up. Over. Around. It's like, oh my goodness. Bend around. There we go. Now we've got it. There we go. Bend it good. Now I'm going to twist the ribbon back around. Okay. Turn it. Make our loop. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to keep you guys for so much longer. I will come back when I am on the second line of ribbon, which will be this one here. And I will show you how I attached that one, and I'm hopefully will have enough to do a second line of this one on the inside, but we shall see. But anyway, I'll come back in a couple of seconds for you, but it will be quite a minute for me. Okay, we are back. We have got it finished for the outside. As you can see, it starts here and here. No, here and here. That's the top. It goes all the way down. And then it starts going back up the other direction. And you can now read it going down the other side. And now we're going to do the second ring. And now I gotta make sure that I keep it even. All right, here we go, guys. We're doing this second one right here. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Now we are going to be using this guy for the center. And I'm going to kind of do the same thing that I did by keeping them facing in the upright direction from top to bottom. And then again. So here we go. Let's make that cut even, because that cut's not even though you're not going to, whatever. You're not going to see it. You're not going to see it. So let's pull out a nice long length. Now, because this guy is glittered, you're going to, if you happen to do this with me, you're going to be glitter bombed. I'm just going to let you know right now. Because I've done a couple of these, and the ones that have glitter on them, you look like you just went into a glitter shop and threw the glitter in the air and had a blast while doing it. But that's all good. That's all good. We love having glitter in our stuff. All right. Just like with this fabric one, you can see those little tabs, or those little tails, I should say. Let me hold it up against my dark blue shirt. There you go. See those little guys? Just kind of clip those guys off. That way you don't stab yourself in the finger as you're doing this, because they are like little needles. But make sure you keep them together with all the other little ones that you've snipped off. That way, wherever your crafting section is, you will not be, making little needle bombs. What did I do with my stuff? Ah, there it is. Okay, let's get a new wire out. Wrap them around the top here. And you want to give yourself a little tail of fabric. This is the hard part, ladies and gents. If I got any gentlemen in here, I'm very grateful for everybody who comes and watches my channel and my arts and crafts, even though I'm not constantly doing resin, which is what everybody's really hot into right now. Okay, now let's get to the top. Find the top, find the top, find the top, find the top. There's the top. Okay, now that we found the top, we're going to go this way. So, go to your second line in, and then you can start wrapping around that nice little section crosswise. And getting your wire not to pinch your other ribbon while you're doing this. This is why you will get a lot of glitter everywhere. You're going to be flipping your ribbon all over the place. Now, like I said, I'm doing this for one of my mother-in-law's friends. She will not be receiving this until Friday when she comes back into work. And I really, now that I've got the first line done and I'm starting on the second, I really cannot wait for her to see this when it comes. It's like I almost want to find her address and have her go deliver it to her house. I'm very impatient when I make a craft and stuff like that to see the end result. I am just so impatient. But once I start seeing my results and stuff like that, I get really, really antsy, and sometimes I mess up because I try to finish fast. But since this is not for me, I've got to take my time and make it look as perfect as I possibly can. And that's another thing. I'm a Virgo, and I like things to be pretty much neat, orderly, perfect. But I'm also on the cusp of Leo, which is a sign that really doesn't give a damn what things look like. God, I could shut that OCD section off, which I find really hilarious because there are times when my OCD is just completely out of control, and then there are times when my OCD is just completely shut off, which I find absolutely hilarious. Okay, now that we've got that loop going, now we're going to go down to the second loop. Oh, this is already turning out awesome, guys. I don't know if I'm going to need those stickers that I was looking at, because I didn't think there was going to be enough glitter running through this guy, but now that I see this other ribbon, you know, for the lights to catch on. All right, freaking wire, man. Let's go. Go through. Thank you. Sorry, I'm going to have to cut that part out. And make the loops kind of the same height. And run your wire down. Thread up in between your other section. That way, you know, you're not trying to wrap around two bars. There we go. That's nice and pinned in there. Let's do it one more time though. It's like I just got my mother-in-law's opinion a little bit ago on what she thought of having it face upright, the writing all the way through. And she's already saying that she thinks her friend is really gonna like this a lot. And I'm really hoping so too. Because Sammy's done me right through the years. She's done my family right through the years. Like I said, she was my kid's like fourth grandma almost for like the longest time. She was always gifting them gifts and spoiling them absolutely to pieces. And they used to run up to, before COVID, mind you, they used to run up and give her kisses and hugs and stuff like that when they would go and visit her while she was at work. Now they can't do that, and they're kind of disappointed on that front too, because they're very huggy kids. This C word that's been floating around here lately is just, it is awful for society, especially with everybody that you know, likes to hug and give hugs and communicates through hugs. Okay, now since I'm at the tail end of this wire, I'm going to wrap it around because it will not make it to the other end here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to wrap it, and then we're going to go through here. And we're going to kind of wrap it around this, the wire and your frame, your wreath frame. Oh my gosh. Wreath wire form. All right, say that 3 times fast. Let's see if you can get it out straight. Oh my goodness. But wow. Yes, please leave comments down below. Let me know what y'all are thinking of how this is coming out. Because, my goodness, this thing is popping. I'm liking it. I am loving it a lot. I kind of almost don't want to give it to her now, but I kind of promised this, so now I wish I got more ribbon. Oh, I'm so bad. I am so bad. I love my projects. When I make something, I love it, and I want to hang on to it. I have like so many Christmas wreaths, guys. It's not even hilarious. I have, if you look on my channel, the Oh Holy Night wreath, I have that in blue and gold and white and gold. I also have a candy cane wreath that has elf legs sticking out of it and little bulbs and stuff. Actually, I'll show you guys the elf legs here in just a moment because they are freaking adorable. I have a bunch of them because, like, I just could not let those guys go because they're just too freaking cute. Now I just need to find some elf faces and hands because I got the hats too. There's hats and legs. I've got, from my Christmas wreath that I had, my personal one that I have hanging on my door, I stuck these little legs. Let's see here. Yeah, they're in this section. I stuck these little legs and hat going through my wreath. Aren't those guys cute? And you can bend the legs too. Point your feet. Go in the direction you want them to point. And you can bend them. So I kind of got them stuffed in the wreath, kind of like this. And they're sticking out from the ribbon. And they're so adorable. I've got that color. I've got the Grinch kind of like ones. Which is, they're freaking adorable. Look at this. Look at these. Oh my gosh, aren't those adorable? And then there are this one, where it's got the green stripe in it too. And you can unfold the hat. It's got a long cord in it, or wire, and then curl them back up if you want. But I mean, these guys were $1.48 each. I mean, shoot. And I got little packages and all sorts of stuff to make these little Christmas wreaths and stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm a nut when it comes to that stuff. As you can tell, I do a pretty good job. I've made one for a friend. I've got another one. I've got another 2 that one of my other friends at work would love. But I need to find some more Christmas ribbon that'll go with. And if anybody wants to donate stuff to me, I'd be more than happy. But I need to find some Christmas ribbon to go with these guys here. Because I'm going to be making her 2 wreaths to go hanging up outdoors. And these are plastic, so they will not break. But anyway, back to the Irish wreath here. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked, ladies. Oh my lord, ladies and gents, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But as you can see, I like making wreaths. I also like playing with resin. As you can tell with my, chess set that I just got. And Also, my next project with resin, domino set, guys. I got a domino set now. So that is in the works. I gotta get some more resin in order to do that. I cannot wait for that one because I want a domino set. I've been wanting a domino set. I never liked the ones I saw, you know what I mean? And then I started seeing them pop up on my feed, on my YouTube feed, of these different creations of dominoes and how you can create your own. And I was like, well, shoot, if I could create my own, well, dang, here I come. I got that now. All right, let me see. Let me wrap this guy around. Thread him through. Pull. Pinch, 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 pinch. Trying to get this wire where I want it. There we go. And we're going to stop right there on this side. So I will come back to you all in a few minutes and we will have both sides done, and hopefully we will be starting on the middle. So see you in a few. Okay, we are done with the second row. As you can see, here's the split for the top. You know, you got your top. Now it's reading. And then it's got the clovers going the same direction. Here's where I got my middle marked off in the bottom. But it's coming together so nicely, guys. So now what we're going to do, flip you around there. Hey guys. So now what we're going to do is we are going to start the third line, which is going to be on this middle track here, right here on the inside, next to this guy. And it is going to be, not with this ribbon though, it's going to be basically like that is on the top. We're going to start there in the center as per usual, and then we're going to go around and we're going to do our loops all the way around, and that is now going to have it like that. So you're going to have the dark on the outside and the middle inside, and then this nice bright white with the clovers or the shamrocks, whichever you would like to call them, on in the middle. So let's get started. We're kind of, I guess I might use that. I don't know. We will see. But I do have a whole another ribbon roll here, and I only need just that little bit because the inside track is actually smaller than the outer tracks. Let's see if I can get this cellophane wrap stuff off here. Easy. There we go. Oh, I want my little ribbon. Trying to keep it beautiful. Shoot, you're stuck on mine. Alright, so we're going to go into the center, I guess, with my camera. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll stick you right there. Bring it up just a tiny bit. Lock it. There we go. But yeah, I am loving this so far, guys. It's looking absolutely wonderful. I cannot wait for Sammy to see this. I almost want to give it to her myself, but I'm not going to get that privilege. It's going to be my mother-in-law who's giving it to her. She's going to get the hugs, the kisses, the squeeze of death, all that wonderful stuff. I might actually make some hair bows out of this stuff. You never know. That way I'll have some, yeah, I might actually make a little hair bow out of this stuff. We'll see. I'll see what I can do with that. But here we go. We are going to start with pulling out a nice long line. I'm going to cut a nice piece off. Now remember, you've got to find your middle. That way everything lines up. And then this is going to go around the outer track in the center. Okay, are you still doing schoolwork?
I'm finished for right now. I'm on a break.
How much missing assignments do you have?
I don't think I have any.
You've been staying up until like 7 on schoolwork on a daily. You need to go do your missing assignments.
Okay, I'll go see if I got it.
Sorry about that, guys. Gotta make sure she gets her schoolwork done. Alright, let's trim the edges here. Make sure it's even. And I'm not gonna have any little tip. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to sweep in here because that's gonna stab somebody in the butt or foot or something. Because down here is where they've got their My Life doll set up stuff, which is cute because they got bunk beds and a desk and stuff in a makeshift closet. The oven's ready. I'm making chicken, guys, just so you know. It's like, I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 tracks of this stuff in the center because I do have enough ribbon for both. Alright, let's wrap around you. I can already smell my chicken cooking. It smells so good. I use seasoned salt, garlic, and Italian seasoning. And I've got this little stand-up roaster. So it's like almost like a rotisserie. I just kind of go in and take the juices from it and dot it all over, you know. Kind of like, baste it when you're, kind of like a turkey. Constantly basting that booger. It comes out so perfect. And then we use the chicken breast for chicken tacos the next day. Alright, so we've got the top. So we're going to go down. Kind of make sure my ribbon is on the bottom side. You're going to kind of wrap this cord around again. And if I do happen to go through and make a second track of the clovers, I will be letting you guys know. Gee, come on, wire, work with me here. You're really making it annoying. Yeah. If I wanted you to go that way and kink that way, I would have asked you to. You gotta talk to it, otherwise it doesn't do what you want it to do. You gotta make it work for you. Alright, now that guy's secure. Make sure you do your hand. Kink it. Take your wire. hold it where you want it to bend. Because remember, sometimes it likes to move on you or doesn't want to completely, like it's looping around there. And sometimes if your thumb slips off, it'll go and do some funky stuff on you. But yeah, kind of wrap your wire around it twice and hold the ribbon in place. Kind of poking it on through. Now making wreaths does take quite some time, especially if you want it to look a certain way. Making sure that it's perfect for the way you want it to look sometimes can be a very meticulous thing. But it is well worth it in the end. Sorry for my neighbors and their loudness upstairs there. They're heavy-footed. Which can't really say anything for most of my years here. I kind of lived upstairs and used to get told that everybody in my household is pretty heavy-footed, including my 2 toddlers at the time, which I thought was absolutely hilarious because they weighed like less than like 20 pounds, and they were saying that it sounded like I had a stampede of elephants going off upstairs. I just kind of laughed at them and ignored them. Now, if they were saying something about my mother-in-law stomping back and forth, then I wouldn't have, said nothing, because I wouldn't have laughed. Because, to be honest with you, she sounds like a group of army guys stomping across the floor. And if you see her, I mean, she's like this 5'2", like barely, reaching 90 pounds. And she sounds like she's 200 and something pounds stomping across the floor. Oh yeah, this is coming out great. I don't think I'll need that 3rd line. I really don't. Oh, I don't know, maybe I might. We'll find out as I go along here. I might just only need these 2. This is going to be amazing. I love doing handmade crafts for people. It's always so much fun to see the look on their face when they get something that was made with love for them. Which means I'm going to have to tell my mother-in-law that she's going to need to record giving this to Sammy so I can see Sammy's reaction. Alright. This is the part I hate. Trying to get a new wire So stay still while you're bending it around. And sometimes it just does not want to cooperate with you. Oh, my poor thumbs. I was trying to pull pin feathers out of the chicken's butt. Sorry, tail. And, yeah, my poor thumbs hurt really bad already. See? Alright, coy wires. Stop wrapping around. Twisting all over the place. No. I don't want you trailing around. Like I said, you gotta talk to it, otherwise it don't work for you right. We're getting there. We're almost to the middle section. And then it's going to be off to doing all the detail work, guys. That's the fun, the real fun part, is getting all the details in. The little mini bows that I'm going to be making with the little shamrocks stuck to the center. The sign that's going to be being posted up in the center of the wreath. And making it to where you can twist it around, have it on one side or the other. Threading the lights through. Oh goodness. That's another one that's going to be fun. I've got to get batteries in order to make sure that I've got it where I want it. I ain't giving her the batteries, but I've got to make sure I got it where I want it, where the lights are. That way they don't look funky. This is coming out so good, y'all. I can't believe it. Can't believe how good this is coming out, y'all. I am so in love. Like when I first bought the ribbon, I knew exactly what I was going to do with it, how I was going to make it go and everything. And to be honest, when I woke up this morning, I had no clue what I was going to do. I had to sit here for a few minutes staring at it, trying to figure out what I was going to do with it. You know how it is, ladies. When you first get something, you've got them ideas just popping off in your head. Just pop, 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 like little freaking fireworks. And then when you go to do the project, all them ideas that were popping off in your head, you don't see them anymore. And you're like, now wait a minute. What happened here? What's going on? Why don't I see what I was seeing earlier? We're almost to the middle on the bottom. And then we're going to go back up to the top. Oh, dude, she's going to love it. She's going to love it. She's going to love it so much. I cannot wait to show her. She's gonna love this so much.
Can I have a snack?
I guess you can have a snack. Are you done with school? Yeah. Alright. You better not have no, late assignments or missing assignments either. Oh my goodness. Gotta keep up on them, especially when they're homeschooled. You know, if teachers are in school, they're always up on them, like, what you doing? Why aren't you doing your work? So at home, gotta be the same exact way. What you doing? Why aren't you doing your work? I know it ain't no 3 o'clock yet. What you doing over here? But because they do homeschool, they're out like at 1. Which I find is absolutely hilarious. Oh, my mouth is watering. I smell that chicken. And I just put it in like only a few minutes ago, guys. This is crazy. Absolutely insane. And there is one complete side. What y'all think? I mean, come on now. It's coming out so perfect. I think she's going to love it. I absolutely think she's going to love this. I cannot wait to show her. Alright, next line. Should be about right. Give it a few more. I gotta cut off the X's. What did I do with my scissors? There they are. Oops. Alrighty, here we go. We're getting ready to start at the top again. Alright, we will come back when we are starting to do the detail work. Oh my god, ladies and gents, check it out. Look how pretty. I just absolutely love it. Alright, here's my top. Now, what I'm going to do, that one alone. Oh, shoot. You know what, ladies and gents? I'm going to stitch this all together, and I'll be back in just a moment, because we are making a bow. Did not think about this, but you guys probably want to see this part. All I did was loop this ribbon, cut those guys into little tails, and now right now all I'm doing is securing them together with a little dot of thread in the center. And I like to make sure it's really secure, just because I don't want nothing falling off. It's not staying with me, so now I really got to make sure it's secure. And now I'm going to take and make sure that this knot stays nice and secure. This thread, I should say. Okay, there's that one. Now, and if anybody was wondering, this is how I make my hair bows. Not completely. I don't do two different ribbons. I do one ribbon. But I do secure it all up there at the top. And then I take my little center and I want, and I kind of flip them over and I wrap it up. Kind of scrunch my bow together in there. And if I want to say Irish at heart across that section, I'm going to have to do it like so. Make sure okay, so what I gotta do is, since that end is nice and straight, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut for this end nice and straight. Now all we do, kind of pick this guy up. I mean myself, because I'm kind of doing this all kind of by hand. I'll kind of do a little loose pull, and gotta love my neighbors upstairs. I do a loose little pull. See how it's kind of making it do this little thing. And then kind of wrap it up. That way you don't have to work too hard against the ribbon while you're trying to sew that little mini bit. You're not in the center, I should say. This is so you don't have to fight too hard with that knot in the center as you're stitching it across. There we go, that's what I was looking to do. Alright. Now that I did that, I'm just kind of snip. I don't know if this is going to be enough thread. No, that's not going to be enough thread. So I will get a new little bobbin of thread. You can watch me struggle to thread a needle. I think this is why I don't do a lot of sewing, is because I struggle to see the little eye loop for the needle. I think that's also another reason why I have a black table with lots of color on it, so I can actually go over the black spot and see what I'm doing. I know, I'm bad, guys. I really am. Alright, let's get our two tails together so we can twist them into a knot. Kind of lick my fingers and then kind of twist and then wrap around. And then I kind of do a rolling twist off the end of my finger to get the knot. Alrighty, now that we've got that, I kind of set this guy in the center. And go from one corner to the next. Boop. And because I'm doing it, do kind of like a chain one going across. Of course, you got to make sure your thread doesn't get caught. And then, yeah, just like that, just kind of loop it through. Man, really? Gotta love thread sometimes. Like, I don't know how it knots itself up on itself when it's in a straight line. And I don't think my mother-in-law knew I was going to do this giant bow. Actually, I didn't even know I was going to do this giant bow. So this is going to be something new for her to see. Last time it went through. Yay! Got the knot through. And this little guy's going to go at the bottom of the wreath. We'll probably stick some of my glittery stickers on it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what that looks like. And I might even just stitch this guy into the center, or not the center, but the center bunch, I should say, of ribbon that I've got there. That way he's really not going anywhere. I like to really secure things to make sure it's nice and perfect. Because that's just me. I don't know. It might be you too. Especially when you're making something for somebody else. You want to make sure that it stays the way you made it when you first started. Or when you handed it off. And that nothing is going to fall off of it or become bad. One more time through.
Another little knot going on there. There we go. Alright, that guy is now done. Oh goodness, guys, isn't he cute? Isn't that little bow cute? Oh my gosh, I almost don't want to stick it on the bow, or on the wreath. It's just too cute. Where's my top? Where's my bottom? There's my bottom. There's my bottom right there. Oops. Would be good if I stuck it right, guys? Alright, let's see if you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay. Well, you know, now that I've really secured it, I might only have to stay up there, thank you. Thread one of these guys through. See if I can get that threaded through this thing. There we go. Look at that, guys. I made my own little wreath bow with a wire. Kind of twist. Twist. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. And I do have that wire right there that I can attach this to, just like so. Alright, come on. Thread through, thank you. Okay. We're gonna have to move you guys back a little bit because I have now got to flip this guy over. So here we go. We're gonna lift you guys up a little bit. Hey guys. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Alright. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift them up, flip them around, and attach this guy. And all you gotta do to attach him is twist. And then what I'm gonna do to secure that little twist is I'm just gonna wrap this guy around here. If I can get my fingers to work with me. And the wire. Pull that through. Oh my gosh, it's so hard sometimes. There we go. And then we can wrap it around the bar. Oh, that chicken's smelling so good. Kind of wrap it around a couple more bars here. That way it's nice and secure. Just this side. It's like you could cut this wire if you wanted to. You don't have to wrap it all the way around to secure it. I just like to because it makes me feel more secure that I used all of that wire to wrap it around and made it to where everything looks nice on the back also. So now that we've got that side secured, we're going to move over to the opposite side, kind of thread it through.
wrap it around up there. Kind of go over here too. And I'm going to kind of go down through here. This one's going to be all over the place. It's going to be a crazy wire wrap. But then again, I'm also going to be using some of these wires down here to secure the cage that I'm going to be making for the battery box for the lights. So having all of this extra wire down here is really going to help me out on that part. Okay, now let's fix that a little bit, make it look all nice and cute. Kind of blends in a little, but you know. See, it really blends in the center. But that's okay. That's okay. There's that part. Okay. Now what I gotta do is I've got to figure out a way to get this guy to be able to flip from a wee bit of lucky to get our green on. And I need some kind of... I don't want to use string because string can break. But the metal can break too. Right, what am I going to do, guys? What am I going to do? Oh, you know what? I got this little ribbon here. You know what? You know what? Maynard, I got it now. I got it now. Alright, so I'm going to take and I'm going to cut a little bit of this stuff. And there goes the guys working on the roof tiles in our, where I'm living at. Now they're here playing around. Been all day and now it's like something like almost 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon and now they're out here playing? Like seriously? Come on now. Some ridiculous BS. Alright. Oops. Nope, that's not gonna... It's not gonna let it flip, Dippy. Don't... Oh my goodness. Alright, so tie it around this first, goofball. If I can get my fingers to work right with me here. There we go. Now, I can thread that through there. I gotta make sure I put this in the right spot, otherwise we're in trouble, guys. If you know what I mean. Like, I gotta have it in the center. Otherwise, if it's not in the center, it's not gonna do me any good. That cannot be the garbage man. The garbage man has already gone through this today. I bet you it is the garbage man. Ah! That is hooking onto my ribbon and I do not like that. Okay. Now that we got that part done, got you get your green on. got the bow on in the center. Let me see here. I get my shamrock stickers going on. I'm not gonna make my mother-in-law waste the money. That's how I am. Thinking that's 2 stickers right there. Oh baby, stick them bad boys right on in the sign. Oh, that's 2 stickers there too. Right there on my sign. Get your green on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. That way they match what's going on down here. See? Check this out, guys. Watch this. I'm just gonna stick some foam, glitter, guys, on my sign to make the sign stand out a little bit more. Because, well, I think these guys are absolutely adorable cute. My little clovers. Okay, so clovers got 3 leaves and shamrocks have 4. I did not know that, guys. Alright, let's flip this back, this little sign around here real quick. Okay. Now let me pick out all these little itty bitty baby ones because those guys are absolutely adorable. Doot doot doot. Bunch of these little guys. Just dot them all over the thing. Okay. Let's see here. I want the stickers to separate before I go putting them on anything, please. Thank you. There we go. There's that one. There's that one. I'll leave the really small guys undone because they're really tiny. Okay, come on. I don't want the back to stick to where the glitter is. Thank you. Stick that one there. That one there. Oh, that chicken smelling so good, guys. So good. And dinner's not for another couple of hours because I cook my chicken low and slow. There we go. That should be enough little glitter good dots. Right. Low and slow, ladies. Keeps all them juices locked into the breast. And that's how I have such juicy chicken tacos the next day. Stick that guy right there. Oh. You guys want to see what I'm doing, not watch me talk. You see what I'm doing? Oh my goodness, here we go. Can you see? No? Oh my gosh. There we go, now you can see. Alright. Okay, just stuck that guy on there, right there. I'm just gonna go for the back. Take the back off. Since that one's upside down, you guys will see me doing it right side up. Boop. Stick them on there. This is just that extra little bit of love touch right there. Boop. And because we tied the sign with this guy here, you guys can kind of see it right there sticking out. This little bow here. I'm going to have to go through and stick a bunch of little tails sticking out throughout the wreath. And then you guys get to watch me thread the lights through. Yay, guys. This is going to be so much fun. It's like, how many of you have ever saw a lit St. Patrick's Day wreath? I mean, come on now. Alright, see? There's that side. And there's that side. All nice and sparkly. Okay. Now that that part's done, now we're going to take this little ribbon. Find the scissors. Find, there's the scissors. Ha! Okay. We're going to cut just a little bit here. Get that guy out of there. A little bit there. 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 Hopefully that should be enough to go poking through. Hopefully. Okay, see, since we have one up here at the top, we don't really need one at the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go down here and peel these guys back just a tiny bit. Because it's going to go on that third track that I've got. Make it to where all I'm going to do is just kind of loop it around third bar and then tie a little knot. That way these guys just kind of stick out. And actually tie a knot. Don't just tie it once. Tie a knot. Because tying it once, well, it still comes loose and comes off. And you got these little tags sticking up. These little bit of checks sticking up. Every once in a while. Just have that stick up. Gives it that little extra something. Especially since it's got gold threaded through it. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is her wreath. I cannot wait to hear how much she loves it, because I'm not going to get to see it. But I also got to show you guys how to thread in the lights. Oh my gosh, yes, these little light dudes are so cool. There's the bar. Or the ball of it, I should say. And then I've got to unwind that and then thread it through. It's going to be so much fun, guys. So much fun. Let's twist this around a little bit. So I'll probably be doing it from the back. So it'll make it easier. Ooh, I'm gonna need more. I only got a little bit. I haven't gone up there yet. Oh boy, guys. Oh boy. So I think 2 more maybe. 2 more that I gotta cut off of the roll. Because I gotta go to the other side and at least do 2 more on that side. Get your green on, folks. Get your green on. Ooh, that's right. I got steak up there. And I got potatoes in my vegetable crisper. I'm gonna get me some ranch powder for the little mini potatoes. Oh, yeah, that sounds so good. Sorry, guys, I'm talking food because I can smell the chicken and it's just wow. Alright, let's pull off a couple more of these guys. Oh, sounds like Grandma's home. Hopefully she'll like what I got so far. Okay, let's twist you around this way now. Dang it. It is not. It takes a long time to cook the chicken. Oh my goodness, my 11-year-old telling me that I need to check my chicken. I'll beat her up real quick. We're almost done, folks. Almost done. Just gotta thread the lights through now. And then she's done, yo. I think Sammy is absolutely gonna love this wreath. Because I do. I want to steal it now. Now I want to steal it. It's mine. She can't have it no more. Ha ha ha. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This is definitely for Sammy. Because I absolutely love the woman. Okay, now for the lights. Here we go, guys. We're going to flip her over. You're going to see that ugly backside, but that's okay. That's okay. This is what it's supposed to look like. And now I gotta figure out how to unwind this guy. Alright, there we go. Oh, don't kink it up, you stupid freaking wires. So you can see it's got quite a lot of length to it. Oh, as you cannot see, because this is the tail end. Got you pointed down towards the wreath there. It's got quite a lot of length to it. Here's one end, and you kind of keep on going. I haven't even started picking the battery box up off the floor yet. There, now I'm picking the battery box up off the floor. And then there's the end of the lights. Okay, so since we're going to be having the battery box down here, and this is where she can slide the battery box out, we need to make sure that that is down by the bow. Okay. So we're going to sit that guy up in there. So, what you're going to do is you're going to take your lights. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. And you're going to kind of thread them in a little bit. Kind of loop it through. You're going to want to kind of twist it around a little bit every once in a while. You're going to want to be gentle. Okay. As you're threading it around, because remember, this is just a wire that's holding all of these little LED lights on there. Just a thin little wire, and those bend and break very easily. So be nice to your wire, ladies. There we go. See, looped itself up there. And of course I just dropped the battery box on the floor, which is not going to help it. Alright, so here we go. Okay, let me close this door since somebody's scrubbing something. Since apparently what me recording doesn't matter. Even though I'm doing this shit for her friend. Oh, I'm going to have to delete that. Okay. 3843. Okay, that's where I got them deleted at. Okay, so there's the light. And we're going to want to put that there. That's where I want the battery box to be at. Okay. And now we've threaded that all the way through. Well, not all the way through, but to where I want it to be at. Now we take I gotta go ask her to stop. Apparently I don't fucking matter. I gotta delete that out too. Wonderful. I'm doing this stuff for her friend. Her friend. Not my friend. Her friend. It's
Like I'm doing this for her friend, not my friend, her friend. Never been so disrespected. She does this to me all the damn time. And there went my attitude, straight out the window. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to hit the mic there with my hand. All we're doing is threading this through, so I guess I'll stop. Oh my gosh, guys, check her out. She's lit up. She's got her lights on. See? There's her lights. Her lights are on. The lights are on, but no one's home. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding, just kidding. But there she is. She is done, guys. I am super proud of her. Almost sad that she's going somewhere else. But in the meantime, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this guy in the comments. Tell me how good or bad it is, whichever one you want to say. But to me, I think it came out great. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. Otherwise, peace, y'all. Have a great day.